Welcome to Lift Up, a short-form spinoff of the Behind the Wind podcast. Lift Up was created for quick, meaningful conversations, short episodes that explore timely ideas, practical lessons, and thought-provoking topics across leadership, growth, business, and life. Each episode is designed to offer something you can learn today and apply tomorrow. Think of it as a spark, concise insights, real perspective, and actionable takeaways delivered in just a few minutes.
So we've all said, or we've heard people say, social media is fake. Right? Everybody's performing. Nothing you see on there is real. And my response is this: of course it is. And people criticize it because they're like, I can't trust it, or the individual that's posting is trying to lie to me, perhaps. Individuals criticize AI because it hallucinates, sounds confident. And I think both criticisms really kind of miss the point. Everything communicates an agenda. The question isn't, is somebody trying to perform? The question is whether or not you understand what you're looking at. I think we make the exact same mistake with AI as well as social media. Performance isn't the same as deception. Talking points. People don't wake up thinking, I'm going to deceive everyone today. Instead, they think, what version of myself do I want people to see? Some of the examples might be vacation photos. Maybe it's promotions or workout videos. Maybe it's political opinions, which can be incredibly problematic nowadays. The selection of information that they're posting doesn't make it false. It just makes it a very important message for you to dig through. And businesses do the exact same thing, right? Websites, proposals, LinkedIn posts about their company, even podcasts, and everything is intentionally curated. And performances are, communication. It only becomes deception if you don't realize what it is you're looking at. So does that make social media worthless? No, it's incredibly valuable. You just have to look at it through the right lens. Is somebody constantly posting about leadership? If they are, your question might be, are they really that thoughtful? Or are they just trying to build a consulting business? That doesn't make it fake. It just tells you exactly what they're trying to accomplish. Companies constantly posting about employee appreciation. Maybe they're communicating about their culture. Maybe their recruiting is difficult and they're trying to figure out ways to draw in new talent. Maybe retention is a concern and they're just trying to help people, within their own company, understand the mission or the things in which they're trying to accomplish as a team. Somebody constantly posting about their technical expertise. Maybe that helps you understand what they know or what they want to be known for, where they're investing their time, what market they're chasing. That's all useful information. So how does this relate to AI? Well, AI performs too, and this is where people get uncomfortable. They think AI is objective, and it isn't. And every platform, every model performs differently. Perhaps you're using ChatGPT because you like it because it's conversational, it's collaborative, it's optimistic, it's willing to brainstorm. Maybe you like Claude because it's a little more cautious, it's analytical, it's structured, it's nuanced. Maybe you're liking Gemini because you're plugged into Google's, ecosystem. I have a Pixel, so that seems a natural choice for me on my phone. And they often, the Google suite often finds information that's recent more quickly. None of that makes these the correct tools. They're optimized for different uses, just like people. They're not different because one is better or smarter. They're different because they're trying to solve a different problem. So when somebody comes to me and asks me, what's the best AI? None of them are correct or incorrect. They're optimized for different usages. For example, I'm often asked, like, what is the best tool for this or that? And my question is always, why do you have to pick one? What is your outcome? What is it you're expecting to do? I'll give you a great example. Our research team here at LSI recently reached out to me and said, hey, we've got this new great idea for a dashboard for the opportunities we're giving to our customers. And they built it in Claude. It's HTML. It's really nice, very polished. And I asked them, are you using chat? Did you look at chat on this? And they said to me very bluntly, I don't like chat. I don't think it does a good job. I'm all in on Claude. And again, that's fine. The reality is that for the particular use, maybe Claude was the right answer. But if they wanted, a reasonable critique of the website, calling me is a great idea. But maybe something a little quicker or another perspective would be run it through ChatGPT, have it look at it, give you some feedback. I intentionally use these tools because they will disagree, and that disagreement forces me to think about what I'm looking into. If every AI immediately agrees with me, I'm probably not learning much. And in fact, asking the second tool a different question about what I was working on with the first tool helps me mentally think through the item from a different direction and perhaps even change the way I'm thinking about the topic. So this topic really isn't about AI. It's really not even about social media. It's about discernment. The same skill works everywhere. When you're reading AI, don't ask if it's fake. Ask, why did they choose to post this? When reading company's website, don't ask, is this marketing? Of course it is. Ask, what are they trying to communicate? What are they trying to emphasize? And when you're using AI, don't ask which model is best. Ask yourself, which perspective am I missing? So out of all this, here's what I recommend. Go back, review one of those websites, one of those LinkedIn posts that you disregarded immediately, and look past the performance and try to understand a little bit more about the individual who's performing. Go back and look at the tools that you're using from an AI perspective. And don't ask yourself which tool is right. Ask yourself what you can learn by using several different tools.